63 catches last year, en route to his first Pro Bowl nomination.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. This is Shepard on the catch.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jones drops it underneath for Booker. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Lawrence Guy, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones flushed out right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. And Gano's kick is right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Cam Newton and the Patriots set to go again on offense. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Newton to throw. Open man, the tight end Henry. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now Newton on 1st down. Open man here, the tight end Henry. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Newton. And right side, Henry's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. On 1st down, Newton. That's to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. It was an excellent first half from the former league MVP, Cam Newton. His guys are on the road to Blowout City. They lead it big. As we send you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. On the return is J.J. Taylor. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Gun. You better be afraid of me. Check safety.
Newton now to throw. This complete left side to Aguilar. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. To the air again, Newton. Complete, Hunter Henry with the grab. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. O'Shane Zimenez. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against him. able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for him on third down.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Newton. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
From the gun on third down, Newton.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And Fult's kick is good. And their lead will swell up to 28. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Matt Judon able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
The New England Patriots were seeking a good edge rusher, and Matt Judon is now providing that, having come over from Baltimore. 30.5 sacks the last 4 years there. They expect him to get to the quarterback frequently in Patriots red and blue.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Back to throw. Jones. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Dietrich Wise Jr. with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
The return is Olszewski.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Nelson Aguilar and company getting set to go again on offense now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Running out of the gun with White. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is born. 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots are pouring it on. Folk connects on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
4 yards remain for second down.
Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They'll look to throw again. And Ingram hauls it in.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Booker. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Devontae Booker. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense.
And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsauer? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here telling us stretch this thing out a little bit?
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Taylor now from the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession 4th quarter lead. A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd down and 12. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling.
Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And who's got it? The Giants. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun,
Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Jones will get this out to Barkley, complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 34. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him so far. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have a Patriots 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Throwing here, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Evan Ingram works his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. So after he looked really good early, they haven't been able to find the big tight end as much. What gives?
Well, sometimes that's not in the game plan defensively. They're trying to take away other people, or they weren't expecting him to get off to such a hot start. But now, they know he's out there. They've made a few adjustments, surrounded him with a few more people, a few different coverages. Let's see if he makes the adjustments now. Does he change up a few things to try and work his way open?
A very solid gain of 27. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing Jones. eluding the pressure. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second and short now following the fumble. Back to throw. Jones. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Jones on first down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.